Hey guys, here we go for this week's update, starting with EURUSD 9th to the 13th of June. The euro last week moved hardly at all. You can see the daily candles here. Total movement of around 60 to 70 pips for each day, which is nothing for this pair. The green candle here, you can see, this was the ECB announcement. They made the announcement and then it retraced back up into this range. So the spots that we were looking for this week, if you wanted to trade this pair, would be short from 136.93, 137, or long from 134.81, obviously with decent price action candles. If we get a break of these zones, now I'm thinking if we break this 134.81, then we're going to be going further short, in which case then you look for a pullback and price action candle, bearish price action candle to go short. It's possible, I suppose, that we could bounce here, but I very much doubt that we're going to be going back up on this pair the way that it's been performing of late. GBPUSD, this has found some support here. Look at previous resistance, but has bounced up and seems to have formed into this trend line just here. So if you're going to be getting long on this pair, you've got to watch for this trend, a break of this trend line to come back up here to possibly the 170 zone. But you've got to watch for a break of that trend line and then a pullback using our price action trading methods. If we come down to this support here, I probably wouldn't look to long that out of that level because of this trend line here. I'd wait to see a break of that trend line before going long. To go short, if we were to look at this trend line as a bounce point, then look to go short under 167.38 with a price action candle all the way down to 164.62. The news out of GBP hasn't been that good the last couple of weeks, so this could bring on some nice downward moves. So the levels for GBPUSD will be shorting under 167.38 or long on a break of this trend line here up to the 170 area. Next up, Kiwi, NZDUSD. Another downward trend line here. You can see where the price tried to break over it here with this pin bar, the shooting star pattern just here. So for this one, obviously you could look for a short off this trend line coming back down, but you haven't got a lot of room to move back down to the 83.82 level, which here was previous resistance, which could well turn into previous support just here. So what we're looking for is either somewhere around about here, a good price action candle back up, breaking and holding above this trend line, or a price action candle breaking underneath the 83.82 line to go short. So I see Kiwi as short, but you've got to take it at the right level. You can't short here at this trend line because you've got limited room to move in as far as risk reward is concerned. So you've got to be looking to go short under the 83.82 level, or look for a long possibly on a break of this trend line from a bounce of the 83.82 level. Next one here is AUDUSD, Aussie dollar. You can see here it's finding quite consistent support around the 92.29 level. So if this is going to break, it's got to break with a nice price action setup to trade down short to 90.51. So that will be what you're looking for firstly. To go long on this pair, you could wait for a price action setup again back from 92.29. But we do have kind of this trend line here, which seems to be going on. So this is why I'm saying wait till 92.29 to go long on this. Alternatively, you could wait for a break of this trend line, but if you're going to go long, you might be better to wait for a break of 94.31 to take that long, because of the proximity of this trend line to the actual top here. You may not get a good risk reward on the trade. If you're taking this down short under 92.29, then look to aim at this previous resistance area here, which is 90.51. Here is AUDNZD. Now, as we saw last week, this one made the big break over the 108.91 level, which you can see here, I've still got the level marked in, was offering massive resistance to the pair, but it broke up over here, and we were looking for an entry back down at 108.91 to go long, but we never got down that far, and it's seeming like it's going to continue a bit of an uptrend push here. I'm just going to check the level we're at here. See, it's gone into this level here, which could be a resistance area just here at 101.58. So if you want to go long on this, wait for a price action break over this area here at 101.58. You got to remember that this one is quite expensive to go long on with the swap rates. You need to take that into account before taking a long on this pair. If you wanted to take a short, then I would probably wait on this for a higher level to go short, because it is looking quite bullish at the moment, the way this price action is showing here. If you want to take this short, I would look for a break back under 108.91 with a price action candle to trade it back to 107.23. So that's what we'd be looking at on AUDNZD. Longs over 101.58 price action, or shorts back under 108.91. Just hold off on this peg, just be a bit careful of this right now. Next one here, AUDJPY. You can see here we had this very nice pin bar out of this level here, which was previous resistance, so that's become support now, and we've also got resistance up here at 96.093. So in the interim, as we're close to the level, look for either one or two things: either a bearish candlestick to sell this back down from 96 level, or a bullish candlestick or a bullish break and then a candlestick to show we're going long above the 96 level on AUDJPY. If we break down hard back down to the 93.61 level, then obviously look for some more bullish price action to trade back up to the 96 level as it's done here. If we break down underneath the 93.61 level, then look for bearish price action to trade this back down to the 91.45 level. EURAUD is in an interesting spot right now. It's come down to this level here, which is the 145.37 level. Now if we zoom out on this, see where we're looking. See here it had previous resistance just here and support just here, and we got the break here. Now it's traced all the way back down to this level, 145.37. So at this level we've got a couple of choices. We're either going to look for a nice bullish candlestick here to trade back up to 150.25. However, this is in quite a large downtrend, so this would be contra trend. Or you would wait for a break underneath the 145.37 level to trade this short with a decent price action candlestick back down to this level here, 141.21, which, as you can see here, is previous support. Quite strong support, I would say that is, all the way down there. So you've got your two choices here: bounce out of 145.37 against the trend, so it needs to be a good candle, or short under 145.37 with a break and then a retest. EURJPY here, you can see what's happening here with the price action. We've had previous support here all the way along here. We had the break under here. Now the price is trailing back up to the 140.50 level just here, where we could see a bounce back down to continue this downtrend. This is just a retracement. But you've got to look carefully at the levels here. 139.40 is also showing a level just here. So if you're going to take a trade out of this level here to go short, then you can't do it on, a big bearish engulfing candle, because it's going to take you too far down to this next level here, which could offer support. If we break above this level here, 140.50, then look for a bullish candle to trade all the way back up to 143.32. If we break under this level here, then it's a bearish candlestick at 139.40 back down to the 136.50 level. GBPJPY, again, it's got a nice range going on here, which can offer some opportunities. Right now we're up here, at this resistance area 172.65, which you can see the price has had some goes at to get through and failed. Had a good go here, totally failed just here, failed here, just here. Look, it tried a little bit harder. You can see how much the price actually stayed up at the level before dropping in comparison to these two. So if you want to go short 172.65 on a bearish candlestick, that will be your spot to trade this down to 169.80. On a break of 169.80, then look to go long from 168.17. This is previous resistance just here. If we break over this level, the 172.65 level, then again, as always, look for a break, pull back, and then a trade once you see a bullish price action candle to take this long away from this previous resistance area here. Okay, last one here for this week, GBPAUD, which I've been asked to take a look at. Interesting one this, because it's actually found support just here. Well, quite a while ago it found support just here, which if you look left isn't really a supporting zone, but however it found support there, and since then it's formed into this channel. If you look at this, it might be quite an easy job just to take a bullish candlestick off this channel in the next couple of days to trade this back up possibly to 181.99 or 184.68. However, if you're going to do that, I suggest you put this trend line on. You see it's into this trend line, it's been banging against this trend line, and take your long on the break of that trend line, and then possibly a pullback. That would then confirm that this bearish price action here has possibly turned into bullish price action. Then you can trade it back up. To go short on this, I would look at going short under 1.788 with a bearish candlestick, as this seems to be the current supporting area. So that's it for this week, 9th to the 13th of June. Hope you find these videos useful. If you do, please subscribe, hit the like button, or even leave a comment. And we'll see you next week.